It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Washington Nationals and Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Syndergaard has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and logged in with an ERA in the low threes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Thames behind 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead off homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but...
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is there, and he'll bring this one in. The relay throw, and a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
That is third.
Coming to the plate now, Pete Alonso, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Skied into straightaway right. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
The catcher.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to restart it up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
The first baseman.
Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are two gone now. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One. Now in the box, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first two games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Going back is the right fielder. Gone into the upper tank.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Noah.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
And he popped him up. Turner has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Strasburg comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. Liner towards second, and Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit. So stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1. That's popped up now towards short right field. Kendrick is there, and the inning is over. So in now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. At the plate, Eric Thames. He reached on a single in his first try. Fouled away. The 1-2. Eaton at second. Soto on at first with nobody out. 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And it's not in time. He's safe as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So striding in Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next up from New York, Pete Alonso picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Ready with the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And there's a base hit on the line.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit to short. Speared on the dive. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
The right fielder, number 30.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. The 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Mets go down quickly, and it remains a 4-3 game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit on the ground to short. Rosario's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here now is Trey Turner. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him 2 down. Adam Eaton digging in next. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. The bouncer to the left side. Turner loves it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
2 balls and a strike now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Thames is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is. That's popped up. And no one will track it down. The 2-2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out. Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. So here's Jeff McNeil. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he chased it in the dirt. Suzuki has it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Hit out towards second. Kendricks got it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding forward now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Ready once again as Drupal Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it's 1-2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Zimmerman.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Boy, Dero, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another 2-2 offering. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And Dero right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now in this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump. The 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. The 1-1. Now a pitch skied out to center field for Adam Eaton. 1 down. Michael Conforto will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. High pop-up. Zimmerman is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. Into the box now, Robinson Cano. 2-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Pulled toward right center field after it is Eaton. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Seventh inning ready to roll. Ready now, Adam Eaton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The batter, the left fielder, Juan.
To the plate now, Juan Soto. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye level.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals leave 1. J.D. Davis is up off the...
Hitting for the Mets, number 28, J.D. Davis.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in, Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68.
Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 4, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And that is swung on and missed by Suzuki. He's down on strikes for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now as Drupal Cabrera. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep. His last AB certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Pete Alonso is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
3-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up now, Robinson Cano. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch.
Your attention, please.
Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Darling.
Tomas Nido is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 3.
Full count still.
Nido.
And another foul ball. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Their count now at 2-2. Last strike now for the Nats. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Cespedes. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Count is 1-2 now. 1-2, here it is. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Victor Robles will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 15, Victor Robles.
1-1. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Matt Adams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the 2-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And there's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over. Solo shot to right center, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
A 1-run game, 6-5, the final today. The New York Mets came through when it mattered in the night.